back, baby. Welcome back to Solidified, the show where we don't care if we get into a little trouble. We just let them opinions fly. It's your boy, King Shiz.
It's your man, Ali the Great.
And it's Lola B.
I missed y'all, man, for real.
I miss you guys.
Life.
I miss y'all.
Life, man. Life be getting in the way.
Y'all, these men are my brothers for real. And I really do be missing them.
She be running from us, y'all. She be running, man.
I don't.
I'm just playing.
I hate that we all live so far apart.
Yeah, this man in another state, though.
Shade.
On the low. I'm in another state. Keep that on the low. I'm low key, man. I'm low key.
I be missing you guys.
I miss y'all, man. I know our people miss us too, man. I know.
I've not even been able to catch you guys up on my antics.
Her shenanigans.
Oh, it's been a lot of them.
The Lola B weekend shenanigans.
Right. Lots been going on.
That's good though. She's out here shaking and moving though, so that's good, man. We gotta let everybody leveling up.
Not doing too much.
We are.
As y'all can see, shit's still on his grizzly mode, you know.
So you ain't stepped out a little bit?
I'm struggling out here. I'll be out in June sometime, maybe later.
I'll go to the park or something, real settled.
Yeah, I've been to the park like twice.
Y'all ain't in the club yet. You ain't in the club.
Oh no, I'm not going to
y'all be seeing
nobody's.
Atlanta?
I ain't going to nobody's club.
Atlanta looking crazy.
I don't want no part.
Crazy.
I don't want no parts.
I'm like, man, they got this looking wild on the news, on the social media platforms. They're like, look at Atlanta out there acting a fool. 500 people in the club with a 500 with a 400 maximum capacity. They out. Like, ain't nobody caring about COVID. It's basically like they said, yo, we done with COVID-19. I'm going out.
Because they feel like if they haven't gotten it yet by being out by like people, then they're just not gonna.
Yeah, they shut down 2 Chainz joint, didn't they? A couple days ago.
Damn, for real? What's that? The boys came through, or somebody else like the
I think it was them, they wasn't social distancing.
Yeah, but
shut
shut down his what? What was he having, or what?
Right.
Huh?
You got a restaurant in the city.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I didn't even know.
Oh, I wonder what kind of food they got.
I don't know. See if they got some, some plant-based.
Pull up. 2 Chainz,
Right.
Pull up, Titty Boy. We're going to have to pull up, man. But,
Titty boy.
I know, right? Well, I mean, let's just kick it off, right? Let's just jump right into the first thing that, I really wanted to talk about. Well, at least we had to do it just because it's something big in the culture right now. It's police brutality, man. I know it's an ongoing battle for the African-American community, right? But just George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, you know what I'm saying? We had, what's my man's name? The other brother, Ahmaud Arbery. Him, jogging with my man Ahmaud, R.I.P. It's nonstop, man. Like that George Floyd video, like.
It took me a minute to watch it because I hate that this stuff is happening, but I also hate even more that it be on the internet. You can get on the internet and watch our Black men be murdered. And I think that is crazy. So I stayed away from it for a while. And then I finally watched it the other day and it brought tears to my eyes. That video that you added me in of that young boy singing, tears to my eyes.
That man, he just want to live. Young boy just want to live. And I think he's like 12. And he's over here singing about just trying to live. Like,
because it's real. It hits home. It's here. Like, it's not, how oftentimes things happen, but they seem so far away from you that you kind of like your subconscious doesn't really allow you to soak it up and let it sink in that this is real life and really happening. Right. It hits home. It's really happening. It can happen to any one of, any one of you guys at any given moment. You can do all the right things. You could dress the right way. You can present yourself the right way. And the fact that that doesn't matter, none of that matters.
It's crazy, man.
What do you do with that? How do you not live your life in fear? How?
That's real.
Outside of, the power of prayer is real, and I'm covered in the blood of Jesus, and I'm going to always pray for my Black men, so that's really the only thing that you can do is lean on God and have some kind of faith, because everything else is out of your control. Your life really be in somebody else's hands.
That's real, man. Like, all I think about now, is how I got a little man, right? I got a little son to look after, right? And I'm like, man, that's gonna be a tough conversation, but I'm a firm believer in giving it to him straight, right?
You got to. No sugar, no sugarcoat.
It is like, not every cop is bad, right? Because I got people that I know that are cops that are cool, but that he really has to move a certain way, right? Like, the hate you give is like the type of speech he's gonna get from me, right? Like, he's gonna be prepared and know, like,
that was a good movie. That put your hands on the
don't give them nothing, because at this point, even when we're not giving them anything, they're still killing.
Right. I was just about to say, but you could do all the right things, and if somebody could be having a bad day or just have hatred towards us as a culture, us as a race, it's just like you just don't know. And it's the most frightening thing to be walking on eggshells, and you never know when the bomb is going to get off. I was talking to one of my guy friends the other day about being pulled over. You know what kind of anxiety men be having out here just getting pulled over because you don't know how this interaction is going to end.
Right. Yeah.
It could be something routine. It could be a ticket. Like, it could be anything, but you don't know how it's going to end. And God forbid you be in the car alone.
That's 100. That's 100%. Because I got pulled over one time outside of the city, and as soon as he pulled me over, I made sure I drove for a little bit and parked in front of a school. Like, I pulled over in front of the school.
Okay.
Right. And I put my hands on the dash, dead serious. Luckily, he was a young bull cop. He was definitely a Caucasian man. But he was a young bull, and he saw how serious I was, even about a basic traffic. So, like, I didn't even know what I did. But I was like, let me just put my hands all the way on the dash. I turned my music all the way down. Like, I was purposely, like, looking at him like, hey, what you need from me, bro?
Yeah, like, I don't want no problem.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my mind, my pride, my ego, that was all.
You got to sit all that to the side, which is, I know, especially difficult for men in particular. Those are moments where you got to be willing to set your pride, your dignity, everything to the side, because you need to live beyond this moment. You got to live beyond this moment. And it's just so scary even talking about it like that, because it's just like, so many people are in positions of authority, right, for the wrong reasons. And I truly believe that people, police officers, anybody who can potentially have someone's life or their well-being is their responsibility. I believe that they should have to undergo certain type of psychological testing before entering into that field.
True.
Because you don't always know if people are doing it for the right reasons. And I feel like you need to go through some type of testing. I mean, nothing's going to be perfect, but you need to go the extra mile to try to make sure you're bringing people into this role who have good and positive intentions.
Right.
So many people get into that just to abuse their authority and exert their power over people, and especially over Black men, because they feel like they can. They do it because they feel like they can. There's no repercussions for it, so they're gonna keep doing it. Like, just like Karen's fucking mayonnaise ass in fucking Central Park, talking about, I'm gonna tell them an African American man is assaulting me, bitch.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. That's what they do. I mean, they've been doing that since.
Because she felt that comfortable. She felt that comfortable. They feel comfortable because this shit is acceptable because there are no repercussions.
Yo, let me say something though, right? About Karen, right? Because this is all falls into this category, right? With the police brutality and things that are happening.
This is stressing me out.
It's crazy because low key, I'll be laughing when I'm watching these videos because I've been seeing young brothers doing that, like taping, like Karens out there going crazy who are mad because they can't get in. They be like, go ahead, call the cops. Go ahead.
Call the cops.
This is my crib. This is where I live. I lived here. But it's just so funny because I feel like sometimes they be like, you mad, like Cameron, you mad that I live here, that I'm getting money too. And they
Exactly
doing some things to kind of rile people up. And at the end of the day, they always end up getting like,
Wired or some shit.
Wire, and then they're grabbing the camera. And I'm like, damn, what makes you think you can walk up and grab my phone and act crazy like that?
It's called white privilege.
Feel like they own us still to this day.
They feel like they own us still. There are white people that are walking around today still feeling like they're up here and we're down here and we're not even human.
That's crazy.
Right. But I mean, it's America though. Like even the police department started off as like a slave patrol anyway. So they still got their group.
Gems.
They still got their informed. So it's gonna be hard to change that system. The system wasn't really built for us to succeed in it.
Whoa.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It was never built for us to succeed.
Right. I mean, we're the only nation I would say that's still in the land of their, where we were held captive. Everybody else got free, went back to their homelands. We had to stay here and adapt to this society.
It's crazy, man.
It's gonna be hard for us to. I mean, I don't believe in us having equality in like a white man's world until we are kind of running this shit, which could take a long time.
It's gonna be, it's gonna take some grinding to, even get on an equal playing field. So you're right to even run it.
It is. My homeboy, he made a Facebook post today or yesterday or something. I commented on it, and he was like, "We gotta start." What did he? I want to find it real quick because it meant something. I felt where he was coming from. He said, "That's why we need our own banks, our own grocery stores, our own farms, our own nail salons, our own everything, destroy and rebuild. We need true infrastructure and we got to get organized. Like Bobby Seale was preaching in the 60s, keeping our dollar inside our own, just like the Chinese, the Japanese, and the whites, because we're not on an equal playing field." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, we still are going to them. You know what I'm saying? For certain things, we still got our money in your bank. We're still supporting this and we're still supporting that. Like we need to come together and we need to establish our own shit. So we don't gotta fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't gotta.
That's an age-old topic, right? Where we talk about how other cultures support their cultures, right? And they lock down in their little communities that they take over. And they support each other, and then they bring us in to fuel their communities, right, and their businesses that they have. So you're 100% correct. Your homeboy is right for making sure that he retweets that, so that way more people see it, right, and start to come to that.
Like he hit it right on the nail. I was like, this right here.
this with some exclamation points.
Yeah, no, that was my comment. I said this with the red joints, the red thick joints. I was like, this.
The red thick joints.
Yeah, I mean, we've been preaching that for a long time, though. It's like we got to separate economically and just be on our own.
Gotta do our thing.
I mean, we got to sacrifice a lot. It's just people have to be ready for that sacrifice.
Right, and that's right. Right, be ready for what comes with it, because it's not easy. But it's like stand for something or fall for anything.
Right. It can't be something where we upset about this for 2 weeks and then after that we
exactly like it has to be a commitment.
Right. Like. Can't just black out for a day or two and then think, oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to buying my Gucci, right? Or going back to you gotta pick a side.
Yeah.
It happen. But of course we all for the integration. I get it. You know what I mean? We're not trying to bash on everybody else. We talk about the uplifting of our people and making sure that we bring what we need to the table and we help each other go up. Not we're tearing each other down and we're decreasing the amount of power that we bring, right? That buying power we have. So just utilizing it the right way. So I'm with y'all, but let me throw something at y'all, right? About this, before we move to anything else. I want to know, like, the thing that's so sad to me, though, is every time I get it that the media can spin things, right, and pull their own narratives on these things, but every one of those cases that I just talked about, right, the Ahmaud Arbery, the George Floyd, the Breonna Taylor, right, all of them had some type of criminal activity associated with it, which sucks, right? Because there weren't like, there was some type of criminal activity associated with each one of them. And I didn't just buy into just the media's hype about it, right? Like I tried to read a little deeper into it, look at what family members were saying and things like that, right? And like George Floyd's was first off the guy that just
the forged check.
The George, yes. So
they thought he forged the check.
Some fraud type of situation. So the guy,
like a $10 bill, a fake $10 bill, or some shit.
But it was still, it sucked.
Some
right?
bullshit.
It was still something, right? And it's sad that they can validate. They can't validate killing somebody, right? But it's sad that they can still just be like, well, it's just another nigga doing something that he wasn't supposed to do, and blah blah blah. Versus it being a story of, nah, this dude was super clean. Like y'all just messed up. There's nothing you can say about that. They can always tie something to it. Now, Breonna Taylor, there was some other
something happened though.
Theme going on with her when she got shot in the house. They were serving a no-knock warrant in plain clothes, and they would engage in fire with somebody else in the house and hit her, and she died. But the other person, it was like some underlying thing going on the reason why they were serving the warrant. So
I thought it was,
and that's part of why they be feeling justified. Well, if you weren't a criminal or around criminal activity, or if you weren't this, or if you weren't that, then
that was the wrong house, though, huh?
Was that what they?
Yeah, they feel like in the right house earlier in the day, and then they supposed to have came to her house, but it was the wrong house.
Right, that's what I read about. That they were not even supposed to be at her house.
Right. So it was a whole nother spin. Cause see, there's always going to be conflicting articles like I was saying before. The media is going to try to make it look one way, so that way the cops look like they're right. But then I'll read some story and it's like what you guys are saying right now that contradicts that media narrative. So I'm just saying, whenever there is something, it sucks. I'm not saying that nothing's justified. It just sucks to still be able to say, damn, something was there that was bad, that was related to it.
Whenever the police involved, something happens. So it's something's going on, but we got to be dealt with the same way everybody else dealt with it.
Yeah, because they're not going to do that with Karen. Even if Karen was out there the biggest drug dealer in the neighborhood, they're going to make sure Karen gets out of there safely to her jail cell.
Exactly. I watched a video today that was so sad. It, again, brought tears to my eyes of this young man on the ground in what looks like his yard or something, and the police had their guns drawn, and it's a young lady. I don't know if she's the same one that was recording the video, but she's screaming like he's scared, like he's on the ground, he got his hands up, like y'all put y'all gun, like he'll talk to y'all don't gotta have y'all guns on him, like y'all are killing us. So she's going off or whatever. They still got the guns drawn. The grandmother comes out the house. Grandmother is 90-something years old, tries to shield him. They done tackled the fucking grandma.
Yeah, I seen that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Games. They tackled.
And that's when the girl who I think was recording, she must have jumped in or got involved, because I heard her saying, "Granny, no, no, no." And then she kind of went off and the footage kind of ended right after that. Like,
police deal with them a certain way. I don't have that.
I have so many questions.
You got to deal with the police very wise these days.
Yeah, that's what we can just summarize it up to. Just gotta, like Ali said, just gotta deal with the police in a wise manner, man. Don't put yourself. Just try to increase your probability of getting out of that. It sucks that we have to be the ones who are timid, or
It ain't even timid, really. It's just being smart,
But you know what I mean? Like, we have to throw away our pride, like B was saying, right? The ego has to go out the window. Why can't I be confident?
Your dignity. You have to sit that
because of the color of my skin, now I have to, all right, sir, I got to put my hands on the dashboard. I have to be super duper elite citizen when I get pulled over just to get out of there without them trying to jump the gun on something. They could just be having a bad day. So
that's why I said, like, abuse of power. You just like to be in a position of authority to exert your dominance onto a minority, or just having a fucking bad day. You fucking looked at, they already was just on 10, and now you got the short end of the stick, and you may or may not walk away from this situation. That is fucking terrifying. Like, that is terrifying. For people to have husbands and brothers and sons and nephews, and you know what I'm saying, and don't know if they're gonna come home at the end of the day.
It's sad, man. But all right, man, y'all just be safe out there, brother Ali. Be wise, like you said, brother.
Hey, I mean, I done seen videos where police, they be running from white men. White men take their car and everything.
It's ridiculous, man.
They'll shoot themselves before they shoot a white dude. And then
Right. They be beating them. The man can beat your ass. The white man can beat your ass, jump in your cop car, drive down the road.
Like, you're fighting with a civilian. You're engaged in a physical altercation with a civilian.
Right. Every time I deal with them, I expect that. So I deal with them, the same every time. I know it can go that way every single time.
Every time, man. All right. R.I.P.
R.I.P. man. R.I.P.
man. R.I.P. And God bless. Condolences to those families. But brothers, just be safe out there. Sisters, y'all be safe too. Because y'all are on the target mat as well.
We gotta separate economically, man. We gotta do it.
Word, 100%. Man, this guy right here, the ultimate troll, man. I know he's been out for a couple weeks now, but he just keeps piling it on, man. We talking about nobody other than Snitch9.
Snitch9.
6ix9ine,
He better keep Snoop Dogg's name out his mouth, I know that.
Yeah, how y'all feeling, man, about the Troll King talking about, calling out legends, man, and saying they snitching?
We called out. I don't even keep up with it. I try to avoid him at all costs.
I was just about to say, you and me both, I don't keep up. The only thing I know about him saying about Snoop Dogg is because I've been in love with Snoop Dogg since I was a child. Yeah. Yes, yes. And he was calling him out about fraternizing with some shorty. He was like, didn't you just cheat on your wife with her? Snoop Dogg was going at a shorty or was commenting on something that she was saying. And Snitch9 hopped in and was like, you was just cheating on your wife last month or something like that with this shorty. Like, I was like, oh.
He did so ultimately, right? He came out, he broke the internet when he first came home. The young bulls, a lot of the social media influencers, some of the new rappers were, in there. And, he has all this power, right? Because of the clout that he gets from social media. So people are following him, they're waiting for him to do something. He's entertaining. He's a clown. Right? It's literally, I know that the Fruity Loops hair and all the colors and all that shit.
He's literally a
clown, right? Like, he makes you like, you're like, damn, like, I'm like, yo, what is he gonna do next? Like, we was watching it, like a YouTube clip of him the other day, and he posted a video of him watching Snoop Dogg, he's watching Suge talk about how Snoop snitched. And he was talking about like how Snoop was an informant because Snoop was facing some time for like some petty weed or possession charge or some shit like that they were going to try to pin to Snoop and make him do some time or some type of heavy probation, some shit, right? And Snoop kind of insinuated some things is what Suge said, alleged. And this is how Snoop was able to get off. And so 6ix9ine's doing this. He said, I miss Friday night movie nights. And he's watching Suge Knight's interview and he's eating cereal and he's looking at the camera like,
he's so damn.
He's a troll. He's a clown. Like, but it was funny. Like, it was pure comedy because it had to hit hard enough to Snoop that Snoop would have made a diss track. And I was like, Snoop, what are you doing?
Rise above.
Validating
Uncle Snoop, rise above. You are Snoop Dogg.
Google that. Like, Google it on YouTube. Snoop Dogg diss.
I'm happy I ain't seen any of this shit, man.
Huh?
I'm happy I haven't seen any of this shit, man.
Bro, you gotta go at least listen to the Snoop Dogg diss. I was like, Snoop, what are you doing, bro? Like, why? You the uncle. Like, you don't have to answer to this nigga, man. Like,
that's just a rise above this little clown ass nigga.
Stop giving him the clout, man. Like, we're giving him more power every time we respond. Don't respond. I was mad at Meek Mill. Because Meek went to Twitter fingers. Again, I was like, oh, Meek, don't respond to anything. Don't comment on him. You're a real dude. I know you're trying to save hip hop and the culture by coming out. But I was like, Meek, don't do it. Don't give him the power. When people stop listening to it and stop feeding into it.
Yeah, because you're fueling it. It's like gasoline. You're fueling it.
Flame emoji.
All that
flame emoji.
Hip hop snitching and all that shit is just like, we got to separate from the clown shit too.
Yeah. I can't say
clownery.
nothing about it.
Oh shit.
So, just as a curveball, right? I think we talked about this a little bit before when the last time when he was going in, right? And so I'll put this on Lola, right? Because you super Nipsey, super Lauren London, like you rolling 60 and shit. You know, shout out to them, no affiliation, but that's how Lola be acting. So she triple OG over there. So if you was rolling with some girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
They put you in a situation where you was about to do 45 years because of some
When you
shit.
say some girls.
Whoever. I'm just giving, don't try to make it more defined.
Okay.
Because that's how people find loopholes to slip out of what I'm giving you, right?
He about to ask you would you snitch if you wasn't really about it.
If you had 45 years and you wasn't about it, you was just around these people, you had a business structure set up, right? And you got a family that you had to take care of, you got a baby, you're like, damn, I'm about to be gone. Are you snitching to go home?
Yes.
And nigga say, yes.
And let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because number one, I am not a celebrity. I'm not in no gang. I'm not in no position where I feel like the gang coming after me or I owe some kind of loyalty to some bigger purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be out to get me if I snitch.
But if you was in the gang, though. No, don't take that out. If you was in the gang, that's why I prefaced it that way. If you was down, you thought you was part of this gang, and then they talking about violating, you keep that whole 6ix9ine story going.
Can I tell you something? I can't, because that means something to people that's in a gang. I can't put myself in that light and answer that kind of question.
Yes, you can.
Hey, look, okay, come up off the block like that. She not from that.
But that's a way out. So Ali, what you gonna say? I'm gonna let Lola live. She dodged the bullet.
I'm not meant for prison. I'm not going to prison for anybody for no goddamn 45 nothing. Now, if it was some little shit, that was like, all right, this is kind of at stake or whatever, rah. Yeah. I'll do this little bullshit, little something.
A cigarette in there. She gonna be telling in about 10 minutes.
But nigga, so what you want to know?
Bringing that cigarette and that Pepsi.
What you want? How they be on First 48 when they start giving you snacks and shit? Like, yeah,
let your ass up. Lola gonna be like, y'all know I be hungry. Y'all know
I be hungry. They fed me Doritos.
Hey, but that's what happens when you let culture vultures like 6ix9ine into the culture.
That's fair.
It's over, man. That's what happens.
Our leagues get
but I said what I said to say that when you in a gang and stuff, like even like 6ix9ine, like you signed up for shit like that. You signed up for a certain kind of life or a certain whatever to where if some shit pop off, you're expected not to snitch. You signed up for that. I didn't sign up for shit. I have loyalty to myself.
I'm highly, and you know, I always play devil's advocate, but if it come down to Coco and Trey,
yeah, like
I'm fucking snitching. I don't care what nobody says, because at the end of the day, these same people are saying they're gonna violate my family, they're gonna kill everybody anyway. So there's no loyalty at that point.
Right, exactly. You don't got nothing anymore, to leverage. So you don't have no leverage at that point.
But no, what I'm saying is, why am I still gonna be loyal to you, right?
After you done fucking threatened to kill my whole family.
Gonna kill me from the beginning. Like, that's a death sentence for my family and me. That I feel like I'm not condoning it. I'm with y'all on the life. Like, you the man, like my man Sean Poe said, you gotta sit up there. If he's about that life, then that's what it is.
Yeah, if you signed up for that, then hold on. You signed up for the good and the bad.
Let me keep
pushing back. And the jail time. So I hope you got lawyer fee money.
Let me keep pushing back though, because I gotta grind this gear. Whoever feels however they feel about me, they feel the way they do. But when it comes to my wife and it comes to my son, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't care about none of that shit. Like all that, if you saying you're gonna kill me, you're gonna kill my family and all that other shit, I'm gonna have to take my chances. The hood will say, oh, he snitched, right? And, you know, his family's in danger now because he snitched, right?
My family was in danger.
They were already in danger. So you put me in between a rock and a hard place. Why am I gonna be loyal to a group of niggas who are saying they're gonna violate me anyway?
You're right, because guess what? I'm getting in the whip set. I'm moving to fucking North Dakota.
Defending 6ix9ine though, man.
Me and my family moving to Wyoming.
I've moved from him now. I've moved from him and said, if I was in the life, I'm not. By the way, I'm a civilian. But if I was
not, by the way, I'm a civilian.
I'm a happy little family man. I'm good.
I'm not, by the way, I'm a civilian.
I'm out here trying to get this money. But if it was me and I did sign up and I was down, I was loyal, I was doing all types of shit for this gang and I made it happen. And we sitting up in the court and I'm hearing people questioning my loyalty, right? And then they talking about, yeah, we're gonna have to violate him and we're gonna do this and we're gonna have to do this to his family. And they smash him, like doing stuff to my baby mom, whatever, right? Or I'll just keep it to me. They trying to do stuff with my wife, right? Or whoever, right? Granted, if she trying to do some type of activities at that point, she's for the streets at that point. But what I'm trying to say is if they try to hurt them, right? Hurt my wife, hurt my son. I have to make the decision as a husband and as a dad to protect my family and disappear. That's a reality. Everybody can sit here and be
North Dakota.
Right. I'm going to be Iowa, somewhere under a rock.
Maine. Go to Maine.
Right, with a different identity because I care and love them too much to say.
Move to Maine, we'll call you John.
Right.
John from Maine.
Nothing John. Nothing too close to Sean, right? Nothing.
Okay.
It got to be.
Steven.
It got to be.
Steven from Wyoming.
No S. Nothing. I gotta be
Timothy from Wyoming.
Man, now you gotta be giving me serial killer names and shit. Timothy, man.
Why is Timothy a serial killer name?
A couple days ago though.
What you say, Ali?
I heard they found his ass somewhere. He had to move.
They did. As soon as he got out, he was recording. He was posting, and his location was compromised, and they had to move him.
Hey, what I tell you from the beginning about that dude, man?
He's a clown. But I had to make my point and say that, right? Like I'm not saying
never would have signed up for it though.
I'm just.
That's what I was trying to say. Like I would never.
You don't sign up to be in the gang. You born into that shit, or that's just how you get down. You don't just sign up at like 19 or 20.
Like getting drafted into the fucking army. I'm gonna go sign up at 18.
Like out of nowhere, you can't just,
But I really wanted to challenge y'all on that and I challenge Ali on that as well. I already put Lola on the stove, but like, if you're married, right, you got a family, and these dudes,
I love my family enough.
These dudes that you, huh?
I love my family not enough.
That's a safe pivot, but I'd rather you be already in it.
I don't even really know.
He said, but I'd rather you already be in it.
Yeah, that's a safe pivot.
They say you already are in a gang. There's no option of not being in it. You're already in the gang. Now,
dudes that know each other, and you're not really down with the gang like that. They ain't got no loyalty to you. They know you're not thorough, so they're gonna violate you whenever they got to. They never respected them, so
that's fair.
Exactly.
That's fair. So at the same time, why am I respecting this gang culture or this gang code if, like you just said, bro, they never really
they gonna violate at any time?
Not a stand-up nigga, man. You don't rap about shit that you're not really doing.
That's fair, bro. I'm not, and I'm not going that way. I always push. I always gotta push the boundary. And
the coverage on this nigga, man. I feel like he shouldn't even allowed to be able to rap. Like, he shouldn't even be allowed to record.
That nigga's cooked.
Stand next to this nigga.
I hear you. I'm just saying, my whole thing is, look, I ain't gonna be loyal to nobody who talking about they trying to kill me and my family, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm always gonna choose them first over, anybody else when it comes to something like that. But if I was down and that was what my life was and my family was safe, everything was good, then I gotta ride with it. But don't start threatening my family because then I have to make a decision. Like at that point, I'm no good to them in here. I can't protect them in here, so I gotta take my chances. That's all I was saying with my little.
That's real.
My little fire that I wanted to light under everybody's butt. So that's you call shit a snitch, call him a snitch. But I love my family, and I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to be there and help them survive.
Man, we gotta stop all this clown shit, man. All this. all
No
clowns.
more Bozo, man. You know, homie don't play that, man. No more Bozo the clown, man. We gotta get out of here.
Gotta do better, man.
All right. Well, we'll get up off of him, man. You know,
Ali, I just want to say, bro, that this natural light that you got going on, it looks like it's 1:00 in the afternoon.
Yo, his
in your
lights are
background.
always fire.
You know?
I like it a lot.
Oh yeah. We got the lighting folks in here. You know, I'm on my Teddy Riley shit.
Okay. I love it. It looks like it's 1:00 in the afternoon.
So, speaking of Teddy Riley, how y'all feeling about the Verzuz Battles, man? Y'all liking it? What's going on, man?
I think the concept is freaking great. Like, I love it. I love it so much. I feel like they should keep it up. Just a little something, you know, for social media outside of having concerts and things like that. I feel like that's real cool. It don't take a whole lot of your time. And I think it's a real treat, you know, for us. I seen something on Facebook saying that TLC might go against Escape or SWV or something. I said that would be so fire because it's not like competition, you know? It's like when did y'all watch Amerikkka, Badu, and Jill Scott?
That's my
what you say?
Did y'all watch?
Yeah, I heard you, Lola.
Yeah, that's my favorite one so far.
Right, that was so amazing.
That was more vibe. So you're right. Y'all are both right. That wasn't a competition. You know, I love Amerikka, but Erica's so vibey, earthy, out there that she don't really care, man. She be in her own zone, man. Like, she just having a good time.
I'm mad I missed 112 and Jagged Edge, but I heard I didn't really miss anything because all the 112 didn't even show up.
I enjoyed Jagged Edge and 112.
Oh, I heard 112, all the 112 didn't even show up.
Yeah, it was only two of them.
They all needed, everybody needed
to get just Mike and Slim. Huh?
Everybody need the same equipment package.
Yeah, I can't believe I missed that. But
I feel like that's also. Say that again.
They need a Verzuz live stream package. Send it out to everybody doing that shit.
Yeah, do like a special setup to that.
Here's everything you need.
Yeah.
Make it foolproof. Because when Teddy Riley and Babyface was going at it, I said, Lord, y'all know Teddy Riley is old. Where is one of his kids? That's who he needed. One of his damn children.
5 minutes.
Listen,
one of his damn kids.
But it is also Instagram Live's platform too. One thing that we peep, right, is the person who starts normally, like the first person who ties in the person, typically has the better audio, and the person at the bottom has it a little down. Now, with the 112 Jagged Edge, there was some moments when Jagged Edge, because they were on the Verzuz account, theirs was a little down, and I was like, damn, what's going on? But
it wasn't that with Teddy Riley and Babyface. It was his own. Teddy Riley came with Babyface was in by himself, ready to go. Teddy Riley had a whole he had a whole damn production team, a whole everything.
Because he was trying to win. You know how you were saying it's not competitive? Yeah. Teddy Riley was trying to
we already know y'all are both the GOAT. Like y'all are both the GOAT. Like this is not a competition. Y'all not even making music right now. Like this is you know what I'm saying? Like this is not a competition. We know y'all both got endless hits. Okay? So let's just enjoy it.
True.
Yeah, the producer wants to be funner to me.
Yeah.
Because it's like you get to hear some stuff that you didn't know that they did. I know all the artist ones they gonna do, but the producer ones is a little bit more.
Yeah, like one of the very first ones when Scott Storch and Manny Fresh.
Whew.
I want to see Kanye in like Pharrell or somebody.
Yeah, I want some bangers like that. Like that's an endless 20 rounds right there. Like the whole time you're like,
that'd be lit.
Oh, what's up, yo? Like, what's up with? They'll have these Verzuz battles and they don't be dropping their best ones. Like some people will go in there and they'll do like
all her shit to me.
Huh?
I feel like Jill didn't play all her stuff.
I mean,
she didn't.
And I love
Jill. She was playing. Amerikkka had to tell her, now you know what we want to hear. Right. She waited to the very end, okay, to play.
It was playing.
Woke up this morning, dressed with a smile on my face. She kept acting like she didn't know what the people wanted to hear.
But it's cool. I think it's going in a good direction. Baby, you know, even if it like, even once we get out of quarantine or because niggas is out of quarantine in Atlanta at this point. But even once, you know, the guidelines start to loosen up or we start to get back to a better regular type of lifestyle again, I think I'll leave it at that. The new norm, as people are calling it all around the world, right? I feel like they need to find a way to set up some type of model for Verzuz to continue on in some other way, right? Like,
like this is so lit. Like it's crazy it had to come from this circumstances,
right.
But I think the concept of it is lit as fuck, and I think that it needs to continue in some shape, form, or fashion.
Do a tour with all the OGs, or just like a great lineup every time.
There you go. Yeah, that'll have to be it. Something like that, and you just call it the Verzuz tour or some shit. Like, just make a name out of it and just make it happen. And then you just rotate different people, like different acts on the tour. Something like that would be dope. Kind of like how you got like the Scream tours with like the old boy bands and shit like that, and some of the old artists from those eras. Things like that. Or like Puff Daddy, how he had the Bad Boy reunion tour. Do those things, but make it like the Verzuz blah 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 tour, whatever you want. Some way, man, because we're enjoying it too much for it to just fizzle out. It could turn out to be just an Instagram quarantine thing and it goes away, right? But I would like to see some of our favorite older artists on that platform with a big stage.
Same.
I think they still have it. So all right.
I would like to see it. I love it.
But I'm here.
I want some more of it.
I've been enjoying
the
it.
last one, the Benny Man and
Oh, yeah. That
my household was getting it in.
To me,
Shiz is frozen.
I was like,
I'm good. I'm good over here.
I mean, I like it, but I don't know the artists like that. I just like the songs.
I think
I would love for them to do like a Dexter Daps and Vibes Cartel, or like a Vibes Cartel and Cranium. Like, y'all know, I'm fake Jamaican. I am technically Caribbean, but I am.
Lola says she fake Jamaican.
I am technically Caribbean. Puerto Rico is a part of the Caribbean. So I am Caribbean, but I am like fake Jamaican.
I really enjoyed theirs. Theirs was kind of the cheat code though, right? Because they're both together in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know, so they didn't have any technical difficulties. It was lit the whole time. The cop showed up. It was like a typical Jamaican.
It was late, but that's
like
about
I felt like I was back home. Anybody who's from Boston, Roxbury, who's from the hood back home, knows that that's what we do. Like reggae parties, like that Caribbean feel. That's the real true way to party because you can really dance. The women, they start whining, they get into it. Nobody's trying to be a tough guy. Everybody's in there like, hey, come here, girl. And they just
everybody in there having fun, sweating. Okay.
Ali, when I tell you, bro, when I was back in my high school days, dog, I had the Champ hoodie on with the Gerbo jeans, my nigga, and we were being sweating, nigga. Me and my man Riz, you know my man Ryan, sweating in there. Huh?
See the Jabos with the little straps?
With the Jabos with the straps, bro. Baggy as shit, sweating, pulling our pants up, trying to get the grind on with the ladies. I remember that shit. With the Air Forces on, I remember, dog.
Yeah, I had a few Jabos. It was kind of cool.
But yeah, that was probably my favorite out of all of them so far. I like other ones that had like catalogs, like better catalogs for me, just being that, you know, reggae music definitely has some dope tunes, or tunes, as my man Drake would say. But, you know, that was probably my favorite one. They had it all together. It was fun. It was back and forth. They were battling a little bit here and there, but enjoying each other. And they had bad blood. Bounty Killer and Beanie Man, they didn't like each other, right? For a very long time. So
this was already historic.
Hey, Ali, if we had like, you know, Stack, DJ Stack definitely said that was the best one ever.
And he said he better than Nas, man, so I had to bow out to that one.
He was talking about, what did he say, Movado? Vibes. My bad.
Damn mind, man. That is damn.
Yeah, he said Meg Thee Stallion got Nas beat too.
Yeah, once he said that, I knew he was, he was trying to get some clicks.
I think he was just pulling on your tail, bro. He had to get you at that point.
He was trying to get some clicks, man.
Couple of clicks real fast. All right. Without further ado, the floor is yours, sis. I know they've been waiting for this. It's been a minute.
Who want to cheers with me?
You know me, man. I'm out here getting these.
Clink, clink. That's cool. Clink, clink, clink.
Clink, clink, clink.
Not for tea with Lola B and his. in this hole. So today, juicy topic today. Juicy topic today. So we're going to talk about, are you okay with teaching your partner how to sexually please you? Or do you expect them to already know what to do?
Damn. Ali, you go first.
Ali, I wish you was right here in my face so I could look at you really eye to eye. Don't play with me. Be candid.
I can't deflect on this.
Don't play with me.
You got to communicate, man. I think it's all communication. So definitely got to teach if you want to get what you need to get. You know what I mean? It's on both sides, though. You gotta, communicate on both sides so everybody can, everybody can win.
Okay. So he's teaching. So he okay with teaching.
Yeah, you teach me, all that.
What the hell?
Lola over here getting attacked during the
What's that?
During tea with Lola B.
We'll pause the conversation for when Lola get back. Pause.
But yeah, man. While we're waiting for tea with Lola B to continue to resume, I don't know, man. I like you back.
Sorry, guys.
Are you good? So go ahead, Ali. Keep going, man. So you say you
keep going. He was probably done. Come on.
You gotta teach. They gotta teach you.
Yeah.
Each one teach one. That's what Precious Mama said.
So you don't.
It's all fun that way,
Yeah. So you don't expect her to know nothing, to just pick up on a vibe.
So if you get a shorty, right, and let me paint a picture for you real quick. Let me pull somebody. Let me paint a picture, right?
Go ahead.
So you got shorty, y'all vibing. You really like her. She really like you. Boom, boom, boom. And y'all enter the phase of being sexual with one another. Y'all smashing, right? And shorty, I'm gonna be very candid. Shorty don't know how to ride no dick. She don't know how to throw it back. She ain't slobbing and spitting all on your mans. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Different people do like different things. But let's just say, for the sake of the argument, you know that you like those things. Like, you like, to hit it from the back. You want shorty to be able to, like, throw it back and match you, pound for pound, thrust for thrust, and things like that. And shorty don't know how to arch her back right. She got the hunchback going on. She got the hunch. Or, she got the super dry ass mouth and the head ain't hitting for shit. Damn. So like in that moment,
the rug burn.
What do you gonna guide her? You gonna try to teach her, of course, without hopefully hurting her feelings or making her feel bad for not, being a beast or, doing what you like. Because again, everybody likes different things. She could have dated a nigga that like plain ass, lame ass, vanilla ass sex.
Give me that missionary.
Hey, don't sleep on missionary.
I didn't say it. You said plain ass, vanilla ass, and the first thing that comes to mind is missionary.
When I say no, just because it's missionary, that don't mean it has to be boring. When I say vanilla, I mean just boring, plain and boring, and there's no y'all ain't talking no shit. Man. Y'all ain't.
I need them legs on the shoulders, man.
That's what I'm saying. So
I need it all, man. I need it all.
That type of situation, Ali. In that type of situation, you teaching or you just like it? Would that not discourage you, but would that put you on man? She ain't got nothing to work with. Like I can't work with this, and I'm just.
If she's willing to learn and be a quick learner, then we could probably work on some things.
What is higher learning?
Great movie.
Great movie.
Matter of fact, I need to watch that.
Damn, man.
So you feel like if she's open or if she's receptive to being taught, then you're willing to teach.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it just depends. You can't just be. We ain't getting nowhere. We got to be able to get somewhere. We got to be able to grow.
Look at Lola's face. She's like, "What are you gonna give me out of this?"
Yeah, we're willing to teach out here, Lola. We're willing to teach out here.
Okay, each one teach one. Okay, shit.
Sometimes it's a good thing that we got to teach.
It could be fun. Because you never know. You might teach a shorty how you like shit and she knock it out the goddamn park. She can learn very well. And you like, hey, do this. And she's fire as fuck. And now y'all having bomb ass fucking sex. And you ain't even know. Just a week ago, shorty would have the hunchback. And you know what I'm saying? She ain't know how to do shit. And now it's lit. Now it's lit. See what can come from that? You see what can come from that? Will you be a little patient?
It's good because everybody can learn. Everybody has to.
And shorty had to be a beast. For you, of course.
Say it again, Lola. Say it again, Lola.
Shorty had to be a beast.
Beast. But
Shorty had to be a beast. Throw that ass bite.
All right. I mean,
among other things.
I'm teaching. I mean, I'm okay with that because I feel like that goes both ways, right? Like, I can be like, damn, I was the man with whatever female, right? And I was doing everything that she loved, and she was orgasming 2-3 times, right? Whatever, right? And then I get with this other girl, and she like, nigga, you gotta.
She like, what else you got?
What else you got, nigga? So it goes.
Because this ain't it,
right? Like
the dick ain't hitting for shit.
Facts.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like she can hit you with that, and it don't have to be nothing with size or anything like that. She just might want it a certain way, and you gotta learn that
for sure,
body, right? Learn what she wants. So. For me,
you hit it on the nail, because I feel like when you enter into adulthood, one must set aside childish things. Learn your woman's body, or whoever. If it's not just a fuck and you don't care to continue, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the situation is. If it's not just a one time or flyby type of shit,
right?
Learn your woman's body.
Right.
You when you take the time to learn, I'm not even gonna solely say a woman's body, but each other. Learn each other's body, learn each other's likes, and like or if I touch you there, that's gonna make you, or if I do this, that's gonna feel me this or that. Yeah. But you gotta care to learn those things. You got some niggas that's just like, oh, I feel like I know what I'm doing, and I'm gonna just do it how I do it. And if she like it, she like it, and you don't really care if she don't. You know what I'm saying? Type of situation. Right. So it's like it starts with caring. When you care to learn and figure out, okay, so she reacted to that, so she must like that, or I did this and she didn't really react from that, so maybe I'll try something else, or maybe I won't do that again. And I'm all for talking after sex too. I'd be like, let's exchange compliments.
Hey, and that's a good one. But go ahead, Ali. What you got?
You got to answer.
Oh yeah.
So I'm for the teaching. I am totally open to be taught. I want my man to teach me how to snatch your soul, because I might have snatched another niggas, and that might not do it for you. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's what I'm familiar with, or that's what I know how to do. But if you like something different, I want to please you. I care about you. I want our sexual encounters to be meaningful. I want us both to enjoy them. You know what I'm saying? This is not, fucking 18 whatever, where we're having sex just to procreate. No, I'm having sex to enjoy it. Right. And I want you to enjoy it as well. And I want us to connect with each other, and I want it to be an experience every time. So if there's things that you need to teach me that you like, I'm totally for that. I prefer that. I don't want to be out here thinking I'm putting down my best work and I'm not. Like,
Hold on though, right? And this is for both of y'all, because we're all in the teach category, and Lola just gave
each one teach one.
But are we building them up from the ground though? Are we okay with that? Like, I feel like we can teach, like you can train me on a couple skills, right?
No, I'm not building from the ground up.
Building me from the ground though?
No.
Trash.
No.
Broken.
No.
But
I'm an adult.
But what if he got everything
potential
else, right? He got a nice little package for you though. So he's good.
Okay.
And he got everything else, right? Got things going for him. He really cares about you, loves you, blah, 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 etc. But he just trash.
So this what it is. Okay. So you trash, right? So this is what's gonna be the determining factor. Because as much as people don't want to sound shallow and say sex is not important, it is. Is it the basis around the whole relationship? No, absolutely not. But is it an important factor for me personally? and I feel like a lot of other people, yes, nobody wants to have
is it
bad
important
sex.
to you?
What's up?
Is sex important to you in a relationship?
Yeah, yes, it is. It don't gotta be the end all.
Gotta have a good balance of all things,
He answered. I learned my bro, man. He answers your question. He just gives it to you the way he wants to give it to you.
Gotta have a good balance of all things, It's gotta be a spiritual, mental, physical, all that.
So he needs it. There we go.
Yes, it is important.
On all them other levels, everything will gel together.
So,
anyways, I feel like if somebody has the total package and they're lacking in the sex department, I feel like it's worth it to try and build them up, and we'll see how that goes. If I feel like you're catching on and you're receptive to being taught and you're picking up and you're learning at an appropriate pace and you're,
what?
Yeah.
Put that man on an action plan. And if you're picking it up,
if I see that you're picking up what I'm throwing down or back, then great. Now, if I feel like you are a lost cause, then I'm going to have to bow out gracefully.
Wow.
And the reason because I want to be very clear. I don't mean to sound shallow or anything like that. And I'm not saying
let them opinions fly. Let them fly. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, people have different preferences, and my preference is my business. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I feel like if we're not sexually compatible and things are not working out, I don't want to set myself up to be tempted because I'm lacking something that I want from my partner.
You don't want to be a cheater. It starts to bleed over. I got you.
Because I've never cheated on anybody that I've ever been in a relationship with. So I feel like I don't even want to put myself in the predicament to be tempted.
Like, fuck y'all.
To be tempted in that way because I'm lacking. And now I find myself giving people second looks and I find myself doing this and that because deep down inside it's like, oh, I'm happy, but I'm not 100% happy because I'm not being sexually satisfied. And now my eyes are wandering. I don't even want to embark on that. I don't even want it to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to be tempted like that.
What'd you say, Ali?
You got to control your spirit, B.
Sure.
I mean, it's true. I mean, at the end of the day.
Sometimes my spirit and I are at odds. And during those times, I don't want that to fuck up a good thing. So I'm not even going to let it get to that point because.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a good person, I'm a good person, and we click here but not there. I don't want to set you, myself, or us up for any kind of failure. So even though it's not the basis around the whole relationship, it is important. And if that's not going to work, then I don't. Because especially at this age, I'm dating to marry. I'm dating with intention. So if you
hold on. Because I know that's another thing, right? And that's a part of it, right? I'm going to throw this on you, right? Because you ain't going to be able to smash forever, right? You know, we got, you got some great years ahead of you still, right? But when you get into them later 50s, early 60s, and things are really probably cooked at that point, right? Depending on how you take care of yourself and what you're blessed with, right? Mm-hmm. It's going to be all about how much I really just love this motherfucker I'm laying next to every night, right? And do I have that connection?
Definitely. So that's when the other stuff is really going to kick in.
Then, huh? Yeah, we going to wait till about 60, then that shit matters then. But right now.
No, it matters all the time, but that's when it's really going to kick in.
I got you. I'm just picking on you. But,
I mean, by then, you'd have been with that motherfucker for a long time.
Right. It's like, damn, you was just sticking it around just to... to smash. I'm just messing with her. I know what B's saying. We watering down her whole spiel, but I'll definitely allow the person to come along with me and we can teach. B sound like she putting that significant other on an action plan, right? She like, look, man, I can't teach you from the soil, right?
But guess what? Vice versa. I feel like I'm a very teachable person, both personally and professionally. So I feel like I would expect the same. And it's no shade against the person, you know. It's like, I'm sure you might want to do it or you want to bring this to the table, but if you just don't got it, then you just don't got it.
I'll say this though. I feel like it's the opposite, right? For me as a guy. And I feel like, yes, I can teach somebody from the ground up.
That's teachable. That's teachable.
See, you putting too many labels on it. I'm just saying from ground zero. Like, I'm okay. Like, if she bad, right? And I'm taking my wife out of the picture, right? Because we good, right?
Yeah, but if she's not picking up on what you're teaching, if she's not teachable, then it's not working.
I'm just hypothetical situation, ground zero, right? Random woman, right? Say she this bad. Say she, I don't know, whoever your celebrity crush is, right? But she trash, super trash, and you like, but she's like, I love you. I really want to be with you. I'm saying goes for you, Lola, right? Oh, it's just a celebrity person, and you're like, damn, Riri, whoever, right? Get in there, and she just trash. Now we know Riri ain't trash, right?
Now we know.
I'm just saying.
We know.
Strip away her record, right? Her brand, right? And just think about it like that. For me, and I'm just answering my side because I know you gave it, right? You said, nah, I can't start from ground zero. I can teach.
No. I changed it. I can if you're receptive to it. If you're learning, if things are progressing, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You can be taught how to do this or how to do this how I like it. I'm just saying if I'm teaching or if we're having these moments and I'm like, hey, I like this, and you're just not doing it. Like I gave you the opportunity to, hey, I like this, and you didn't even try to do that. Yeah. Or I say, hey, I like this, and you're not even. That's something different.
Got you.
But if y'all have to build you from the ground up, I don't have a problem with that as long as you picking up what I'm throwing back.
You gonna believe him on red?
Because you know, I don't owe nobody no explanation about
That's what the ladies be saying. But
I don't owe nobody no explanation about shit.
Be nice, B. Be nice, man. Get that nigga a comment back, man. Text message back, man. Let that man know.
For why?
Man. Say I'm out, man.
I'm not trying to give nobody out here no false hope.
Woo! Smoke. All the smoke, bro. That's crazy. Cooked, literally. But
so it's cool that we're all on the same page, though. We're all, and I like that we're all open to which I kind of had in mind already. Like we're not the type of people like, oh hell no, if you ain't got this, then fuck you. We're not even those kind of people. So I wasn't surprised. So I'm just glad, that we are on the same page. Like, because it's like, is that fair to expect? Because again, people like different things. So is it really fair to expect somebody to come to the table and just know everything that you like? Know that you like this amount of this, or you like when this happens or that. How would I know those things? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's fair to just expect somebody to just please you the way you like to be pleased without them knowing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that that's fair. You got to give somebody a fair chance.
I'm curious to hear what
give them a chance at success.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear what our fans have to say about this one.
Me too.
Sure y'all comment, let us know, man.
Make sure y'all quiet asses comment and let us know in the comments. Hell, DM me. My page, I think, is open right now on Instagram, or send me a request. Even if you don't want to comment on like our YouTube publicly or whatever, let us know what y'all want to hear. Expand upon this topic, in particular. Are you guys open to teaching, or hell no, they got to come with the package? Like, let us know. Let us know what's up.
Hey, fuck that. Comment on the video.
Comment too, but I'm just saying some people might want to be a little more discreet. They might want to be a little more discreet. So I'm just trying to cater to all of our viewers, okay? But definitely comment below.
All right.
Definitely comment below. Definitely slide in our DMs. Whatever you prefer. We just want to hear you. We just want to hear y'all. Make some noise. We just want to hear y'all. Y'all too fucking quiet.
You got to hit them with them solidified stories, B.
Word.
Right.
Word. That's true.
I'm about to take T with Lola B to Instagram Live and see and see what's good.
There it go.
And see what's good.
Run it up. Run them numbers up. But
or at least give people a little snippet or something. Like, there's more where this came from.
Keep them engaged. Keep them going. That's all up, y'all. Pay attention. You heard her. She's dropping some new breaking news. Something that's coming. So keep an eye out for that tea with Lola B, man. On the Instagram Live, whatever that's gonna be, right? That's gonna be dope, man. I'm looking forward to being, in the background, kind of snooping in there. So y'all, like I said, man, y'all make sure y'all comment. What else you got, Lola?
That's really all I got. That's it.
Look, that's all I got.
That's all I got. That's it. No, for real. That's it. I just kind of wanted to, like I said, in the back of my mind, I kind of already knew we was gonna be on the same page anyway. But I just want to kind of, spark some controversy, some opinions, from our viewers and stuff like that. So I'm glad we're all on the same page, and I hope to hear from you guys sooner rather than later, meaning now. Okay, vámonos now. So that's really all I got. Cool. See with Lola B.
All right. Well, we appreciate y'all as always, man. Tea with Lola B always brings us to a nice conclusion, and brings us to the end. I know it's been a little while since y'all heard from us, Hold on.
What t-shirt you got on right now, man?
Oh, I got on the Jesus is King.
The Jesus is King.
With the black Jesus crossing up
with the temple. Black Jesus.
He giving them the AI,
The L1 moves. The L1 moves.
I was about to say you spent the 200 on the yay.
Oh, no, not the yay joint. Not the yay joint. I ain't got them type of funds yet. We on our way though. But
I ain't got a $300 Jesus team,
man. Not yet, man. But yeah, man. Once again, it's been another beautiful Solidified Podcast episode. It's your boy King Shiz.
Man, Ali the Great.
It's Lola B with the T.
Boom, 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 boom. It's all love, baby. All love. Yo, y'all keep tuning in. We love y'all. Yo.
It's your boy Ali, Solidified Podcast. Definitely hit that subscribe button below. We're going to keep feeding y'all that raw, uncut. I'll be the bad guy. I'm cool with that sometimes. So it is what it is.